Welcome back, guys. We are oddly enough on our way to Cuba. Got some of the pyro gang. Gabe, who's new, this is his first trip down. We've been trying to, you want to accident on the GoPro. On our way to the airport, gonna go down to Cuba, Guantanamo Bay, shoot some fireworks for New Year's. Just left the Mexican restaurant. What was the name of it?
Sazon.
Catch that from the Spanish teacher, Senor Hunley. We just said Mexican restaurant. So we are, it's 3:03. Our flight leaves at 4:20. Nothing like cutting it close. Catch you guys here in a few.
Your flight attendant call button, identify yourself with the nearest flight attendant, please. Passenger Shelley,
nice
Carol Shelley, passenger
little holders for electronics.
Logan, passenger Carla,
We're in the back of the,
Aaliyah,
kind of in the back of the bus.
Chris Fonseca, passenger
Close to the bathroom, that's a good thing.
Stevenson, if you're aboard this aircraft, please ring your flight attendant call button, identify yourself with the nearest flight attendant.
If y'all caught those announcements. Look at him.
Is that going to be every
boarding is now complete.
We're gonna
secure the cabin for
hitch
departure.
a ride. We're in the back with the goats and the chickens. Get you in a few. Senior's checked out on us. Hopefully he knows something we don't about our transportation. We have none. Here we go. Senor, what is this?
It's the world's smallest escalator.
How many steps? Maximum of 10?
It's hard to count, we keep moving.
Alright,
10.
we're all gonna ride it. So we can say we did. Gabe, what do you think?
Pretty short.
Nice ride?
Yep, smooth. Conserve energy. Yeah.
Little Christmas tree action. I wouldn't take them down till the new year either if it was me. Senor, what's our status on our ride out of here?
I said we go out and try to talk to a bunch of taxi drivers and see who's got
That works. That works.
base credentials.
When you're Ken Hunley, and you all know Ken Hunley, you don't stress over anything.
Yeah.
So we walked straight out of the airport with our luggage, walked right up to the first taxi. Ken says, what?
Can we get on base? I need somebody to get on base. And they said, right here, this van.
This van. So we're on our way.
Riding in style.
Looks like we're in a mini mart. We're not though. And we made it this far, but no paperwork. Here we come, GTMO. How about it, senor?
Feels good.
Feels good. We shipped our luggage off on a vehicle that we're not on. So
Yeah.
best of luck trying to get our tools to the barge. We'll see what happens.
Waiting on you.
Red Bulling up.
Redder Bulls.
There we go.
Made it.
Cheers, boys.
Man.
Just when we think we're gonna be on that, Jason comes through with this. So now we don't have to wait on the ferry. We can go straight to work. Right, senor. Jason, thanks, dude. Still much better than the ferry. Well, there's some swells there. So we're down to 1 inch. Maybe. Yeah, I think just one. I think it overheated or something. So is it overheated?
Well, that's at full temperature while it was on.
I wonder if it just had like seaweed in it. Yeah. So this is the fuel island. This is where we're going to be shooting the fireworks from. Don't worry, there's no fuel been pumped to that dude in a long time. But this is where we'll shoot from. And the audience and the stage will be over in there. And there's usually an owl that lives inside that building right there. That's pretty cool. Big white one. So instead of pulling into Ferry Landing, we're pulling into the marina. It's like first class service. What's up, gang? We got a little bit of bad news. Seem to have lost my wallet sometime between renting this nice Ford Fusion and today. So I have no idea where it is. The rental car place is the last place that I had it. So hopefully those guys will hang on to it for me and I can get it later. But they don't open until 9 o'clock and we've got a lot more work to do on the barge. So just a little update as to where we are right now. Can you give us an update on our progress here?
Well, I think we're almost done. Just take about 12 more hours.
I see the end in sight. 8:30.
Yeah.
So we're ringing in the new year a little differently. We're gonna shoot it at 8:30 tonight. 8:15, 9, 7:30, whenever they tell us to. Update on the wallet. Found it. It was in my backpack all along. So we'll get started here. Got a little more fusing to do and we'll get this puppy knocked out. Pretty sky. Red sky at night.
Sailors delight.
Is that a red sky?
Oh yeah.
All right, gang, here we go. Getting ready to go set it off. On our way back out to the barge. How about it, senor?
Ready to go.
How you feeling?
Feeling good.
Good. Gabe?
Ready to blow some stuff up.
Always. We'll get you guys an up-close view of what goes on really close to the fireworks. Yep. 3, 2, 1, fire.
Go.
All right, buddy, we're off. See ya. So here we are on top of probably the highest point that we can get here on GTMO, and we are staying kind of right here. The marina's just over the hill. The fuel island where we shot the fireworks last night is sort of, you can't see it at all from here. Fort Condrey's over across the water, and Hospital K's over there, that island. But pretty cool place. Pretty day. So here we are at the Lighthouse Museum, and this obviously at some point was a working lighthouse. Now they've turned it into a museum with a bunch of things that they have come up with over the years. Here are some of the boats that some people migrated to this area from. Been recovered, and we'll get Ken to tell you here in a minute a little more about them. As you can tell, this is just a log that got hollowed out. Imagine being out in the ocean in something like this for days at a time.
They look kind of like native. Those could be like Taino Indians, possibly. Come from Cuba.
Like dug out of a tree or something.
Mm-hmm. And then they used to have more, but there's one more way on the right side. That old one, I would have say if they said Haiti on it, they probably came.
Imagine trying to brave that water out there in something like this. We couldn't even do it with two 175 Evinrudes. Only 2,700 miles to San Francisco from here. Nautical miles. It's a little point of reference on the size of these lights from the lighthouse. Pretty big. Here we are, Lighthouse Museum. Taking it in. So this is something that's pretty cool. All these like landscaping rocks are actually pieces of glass that wash up on the beach and just keep tumbling and tumbling and tumbling until they're smooth. There's one beach here that we'll try to get to later called Glass Beach, and that's what all the actual beaches consist of. Pretty neat. This is what's referred to as Camp X-Ray. This is the original prison for all the terrorists and whatnot. World's most dangerous criminals.
I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's the building, I believe, the opening scene of A Few Good Men.
Opening scene of A Few Good Men, right here. There's also A Few Good Men.
Yes.
A Few Good Men right here. So we decided to grab some lunch and come to the beach. Spend a little time here before we go play golf. So every time you come down here, it seems like you find something new. We found us a new little beachy area where we had lunch. We'd been down there before, but never really hung out. And now we found this place that's right up from there. Pretty cool. All kinds of just coral, everything right up on top of a cliff that overlooks the ocean. This looks like you could maybe jump off of here. Swim would be rough. Pretty place. State animal. So this is Girl Scout Beach. Got some pretty good amount of stairs down there, but this is one of the more gentle beaches with actually a little bit of sand. Well, here we are, guys, at the lateral hazard. The lateral hazard. Ken says that stands for bone dry golf course. No, we don't know what Yatera means. Very dry. So when you only have one cooler to make do with for the whole week, you just make do with one cooler. Yeah, it will. Strap it through the handles.
Oh.
Well, this is about as close as we get to Pyro Outdoors in it. But we're at least in a golf cart heading to play a little small ball. Driving range. Proceeding to the first tee. So here's a good look at the fairway, and we're coming up on the green. Looks like it's not been mowed since last time we were here, but I don't say that I blame them because there's never any rain here. So this is the signature hole, number 3. Par 5 straight away. Notice the mat. Nice tee box. Looks like a zip code. Bluegill stick. Bluegill pole. I don't think that one's gonna work.
At least you have that one.
We're just gonna lay up with a 6-iron.
I've got 2 7-irons.
Could you put them together and make a 14? Alright, here we go.
Yeah, buddy.
What was that? It was a 6-iron. Probably bent to about a 3.5. Nice shot. Very nice.
I'll take it.
Well, guys, golf is in the books. Not everybody gets to say they played golf in Cuba. Even more so on a military base in Cuba. time. Golf wasn't real good, but it's an experience. Talk to you in a little bit. So we're on our way home. We're leaving Cuba. Tell us what you thought about it, Gabe.
There's no words to describe. It was a great trip.
No words. It was a good trip. Everything's gone pretty smooth so far. Fireworks show went great. We're leaving on time. We got here on time. So far, so good. Hey, Ken.
Yeah.
What'd you think about the trip?
Oh, it was amazing. Ran smoothly. Good time.
You coming back 4th of July?
Good possibility.
Oh, we got it.
Good
We got it
possibility.
documented. He's coming back.
Yeah.
What'd you think of that flight, Gabe?
Well, I'm not a frequent flyer, so some of you may have other words, but I was very concerned to say the least.
Walk us through about halfway through the flight until we just got off just now.
Well, I'd say where you think it started with when the lightning hit us. Probably. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'd say that's a fair assessment of when it started.
That's halfway through the flight.
Yeah, it is. I feel like after the lightning hit us, considering lightning hit us, it was a very smooth flight from there on in.
I would say I've never seen the stewardesses freak out quite as much.
The conversations I heard from the stewardess in front of me were disturbing, to say the least. Does anybody besides me not smell that burning smell? I heard that a lot. I was like, whoa, what? We're actually on fire? We're on fire right
We're
now.
going so fast, it's not catching.
327 miles an hour on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, what about the announcement of, you're gonna see some emergency vehicles on the tarmac. Don't be alarmed, everything's under control.
Just following us in, guys. Just following us in.
Never mind the firemen getting on the plane.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 firemen rushing all the way to the back.
It's okay. Hey, man, it is okay. It is okay.
So, what's our plan now for the rest of the evening? Because I don't feel like we have a flight.
Have you ever seen Night at the Roxbury?
Well, guys, we're home. We've made it back. Everything went pretty well today. We got about 4 hours of sleep and caught our plane and made it to La Follette. So I really hope you guys enjoyed some of this stuff. We may try to branch out and do a little bit more. Probably the next thing you'll see will be a duck hunt from Western Kentucky. We're leaving for that here in a few days, so stay tuned and maybe hit that like button and the subscribe button, and you guys will be you'll be notified when we put something else up. Again, sorry we've been a little bit slow on getting stuff going here in the last few months, but maybe with fireworks slowing down, some of the fun stuff will pick back up. Appreciate you guys. Talk to you soon.